The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe, 1843. Uploads, retold, from the unstable mind of the guilty. Once upon a time, in the quaint village of unmanages, malignant, Uploads. Of course I am, but mad. Uploads backaloads. No, you mistake clarity for madness. The condition heightened my senses, it did not corrupt them. My hearing grew so fine, so exacting, that I could hear the echoes of thought itself, as if the air trembled with the residue of meaning. My hearing, I left it confess. I'd all happened ere. Do you still doubt me? No, let me confess how it all happened. A sequence of decisions, each one born not from lunacy, but from an intolerable truth. The eye. It wasn't the old man himself, I loved the man, but his eye, a vulture's eye, pale, filmed, lifeless yet searching, as if it scanned not my body but my fault lines. It stared at me without blinking, without judgment, yet filled me with unspoken accusation. You don't understand until you've been seen like that. Not watched, seen. It wasn't hatred, it was inevitability. So I made a plan. For 7 midnight, I entered his room. I moved with the elegance of a thought, soft, subtle, invisible. He slept. The eye remained shut. Each night I stood at the threshold between mercy and necessity, watching, waiting, listening to the rhythmic inhale of the man who would, in daylight, smile without knowing what he inflicted. But on the 8th night, the night the air thickened with fate, everything changed. Midnight not saw me, but felt me, like a cold premonition brushing the edge of dream. And then the eye opened. That cursed, pale, unrelenting orb. It didn't merely open, it activated. And I froze. My heart, it betrayed me, beat louder than footsteps, louder than breath, louder than guilt. A creature not of panic, but of resolution. I struck, swift, clean, precise, a pillow pressed to stillness. Label, Janvier. Loska. Spill. But then, it began. Ikulski. Printline. Thump. Parationsky. So soft, I thought it memory. Pintline. Thump thump. Not memory, not mine. This. Still beating. Not audibly, no. Not for ordinary men. But I heard it with ears sharpened by obsession. I heard the resistance of death itself. Thump thump. Thump thump. Me. It declared him not yet conquered. I acted the floorboards lifted like paper. His remains slid beneath. The sound grew louder. Thump thump. After thumthers. Thank you for that. I thought it won no. Away. The sound. I said thump thump. I thought it won no. I thought it won. No matter. I smiled. I welcomed them like a gracious host. We sat. We drank. We intend to come for the fair. When 5th, as of the king's tracks, when the grounded wave aloft of the hires, you see, thump thump, thump thump. I turn, accessing, once a smooth like a hard word, and I say, the police, louder, louder still. It wasn't in the floor. I could no longer hear words, only syllables buried beneath that infernal rhythm. Thump thump. I buried himself. One more. They smiled. They suspected nothing. I will see, but I saw their eyes widen, didn't I? Their laughter turned into accusation. Surely it did. The room swelled. The sound engulfed me. My own voice, trying to rise above the noise, turned to screams. Yes! Yes, I did it. I killed him. I buried him right there, under the floor. I hear his heart. Don't you hear it? It beats. It beats. Conditioners. And then the beat. No deleting silence. When a dislide in body, received body displishes. We askest me. Didn't confess because I was guilty direct. I talked about the active sounds that we are confessed, because the sound spoke louder than truth. More silence confessed, because the end of the body was feel about imparted. The soon silence of remorse, the soon death game has been not accessed. The easy S of the coming, by Euston. I saw the end of them, I was turning to it. Thumping 2-1. Thumping C, by still.